All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? So Lil Wayne is doing a very small tour. By the way, I did not know Lil Wayne was doing a tour right now. That should not be the case, man. I don't know who's dropping the ball with the marketing of Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, one of the biggest rappers in the last 25 years, should not be on tour and people not know about it. I work in this community. There's no way Lil Wayne should be on a tour and I not know about it. I'm checking stuff every day. Anywho, he's been on this little small tour via Rock Nation, I believe, with Jay and Tidal. They worked out a little deal there, and he's been doing this little tour. And I believe he was in Chicago the other night. And Wayne randomly decided to show some love to some people that kind of held him down, as what he called it. It's been a kind of a hard time for him. We obviously know Lil Wayne has been in a public dispute with Birdman over the Cash Money deal and the Carter 5, and he finally was able to put this album out. And Birdman said he was going to right the wrongs and fix this situation. And he did. All right. Somehow, some way, Lil Wayne is out of that deal, and the Carter 5 was in the atmosphere. I don't think people are calling it a classic project, but nevertheless, I think people were just happy that Wayne was finally able to drop this body of work that he had been holding on for years, according to Wayne. Now, at this show in Chi-Town, I believe, Wayne sent some love to Jay-Z and Swizz Beatz. He said this while he was on stage, and I thought it was relevant, and I thought people would care to hear. Wayne said, "There's people like Jay-Z. He helped me when I was really, really, really down. I mean, really, really, really down." He went on to say, "Jay don't want me to tell nobody. That man helped me with my taxes. He's a real friend, y'all." All right. He went on to speak on Swizz Beatz and Big Sweets Up, because they got a big record. That's Wayne's biggest record off his project that joint with Swizzy. He said, "There are people like Swizz Beatz that's going to send me every beat he make and want me to rap on every single one until I get my situation or got my situation straight." So what is he saying? Let's start with Swizzy. He's pretty much saying Swizz Beatz held him down and continued to send him beats. I'm pretty sure a lot of producers would rather send that beat to Young Thug. I'm just being honest. Over the last 5 years, guys like Future and Thug, they've been hotter than Wayne, you know? So I'm sure there have been a lot of producers that Wayne worked with over the years kind of, I don't want to say turn their back on Wayne, but they're like, yo, if you can't put out albums, you can't get records clear, we got to make money off this stuff. So he's like, I thank Swizzy for continuing to send me beats, and that's how you end up with a hit record like Wayne has one right now with Swizzy. And then with Jay-Z, I think this is a big deal, man. He went on to say, "Jay held me down when I was going through it. I was really down, and he helped me with my taxes." I think this is very telling. We're not talking about Wayne the person a lot nowadays and how he's aging. One of the biggest rap names you will find in the game today. We don't hear a lot from him. He's just kind of aging gracefully. We don't hear a lot about the businesses that he has going. Again, we don't even hear words from Wayne a lot outside of that Carter 5 album. How is he going to age? We see Kanye West. He does interviews from time to time, but we hear from Kanye West. We hear from Jay-Z every now and then. If not, we hear from him vocally or verbally. We hear from him with his moves. He makes his presence known with his moves. All right, other big hip-hop acts, Ice Cube. I'm just saying, these are some names. LL Cool J. We hear from them through their work. We don't hear a lot from Wayne and things he got going on outside of rap, because maybe he doesn't have a lot going on outside of rap. That hurts me, man. Wayne is one of the biggest names hip-hop has ever seen. I want to hear more from Wayne. We hear more from his artists like Drake and Nicki. Why do we not hear a lot from Wayne? Maybe Wayne just doesn't have anything to promote, and that's fine if he doesn't want to be in the limelight anymore. To me though, I don't want Wayne's legacy to just be Drake and Nicki, because that's a huge thing that he gave the rap game. He co-signed Drake and Nicki Minaj. I'm fine if that's what he wants it to be, but to me, we could get more from Wayne. Like, where's his Rock Nation, his label of, you know, Young Money? I mean, it's kind of dying out. I know Nicki raps about Young Money every chance she gets, and I salute her for that all the time, but I don't want Wayne to just kind of ride off in the sunset. This dude is a legend in the game to me, and maybe part of the reason why he doesn't do interviews or talk a lot is because his business wasn't together. His taxes was fucked up, and he's acknowledging I was really, really down. And the fact that he's thanking Jay-Z for this and not Birdman might tell you something. It might tell you Birdman wasn't the guy that he could call on when he needed help with his financial woes. And hell, if you want to take it a step further, maybe when Cash Money / Young Money was at top of the game, maybe they were getting so much money, they never stopped or thought we should figure out some of these finances so long term I don't get screwed over and owe the IRS a crap ton of money. One thing I never do in the Wayne and Birdman situation is pick a side, right? I know a lot of people just quickly say, Birdman, pay that man. Why you holding the album back? Why you know, they were on Birdman's ass. Most people took Wayne's side. They were just like, yo, it's simple enough just to pay Wayne, Birdman. Why don't you do it? I don't really go that route because I've always had in the back of my mind, if Wayne was telling me in his music that I'm on lean, right? He was telling me that I'm on drugs. I'm on lean. And I could see it in his face. He's on drugs, right? If Wayne was telling me that, we've heard so many stories of superstars messing over their money on drugs, women, and other things, right? We've seen this story time and time again. What if Birdman really did give this man all of his money and Wayne was just fucking it over? Y'all ever thought to talk about that side of it? What if? Again, I don't know. But what if Birdman loved Wayne so much, he calls him his son, they've kissed on the lips. What if Birdman loved Wayne so much, he didn't want to come out and expose his son? He didn't want to bring up the fact that Wayne probably screwed up over a lot of money because of his loyalty to his son. He didn't want to bring up the fact that Wayne probably could have screwed over some of that money with drugs. And I'm talking about a lot of money. What if Birdman just ain't want to do that? That's not the legacy he wanted to leave on his son. And he just kind of took the L for years, right? And kind of became this villain in rap. Y'all know I did a video on Kodak Black the other day pretty much saying, I'm not signing to Birdman. Birdman offered me a multi-million-dollar deal. Kodak compared it to having AIDS. He was like, if somebody told him a girl had AIDS, he probably would be hesitant to talk to the chick, even if she doesn't have it, until you see some paperwork. So what if Birdman just took the L, became the villain of rap, one of the boogeymans of rap, because he didn't want to expose his son? What if Wayne just fucked over a lot of that money? And when I started to see situations and stories in which he's acknowledging that I'm down and out with my taxes, maybe that could be true. Again, if you want to say Birdman should have had a great accountant next to Wayne when he was climbing the charts, I'll give you that. But I never go as far as to say Birdman is the reason why the Carter file wasn't released. I'll tell you what Wayne says, or people around Cash Money, because I do have a source over there in Cash Money, but I never go as far as to say Birdman is at fault. We don't know. I don't rule out the fact that Birdman could have paid this man money. Cash Money, Universal could have paid, and Wayne could have fucked that money over. He's kind of telling you that he's been down bad with his tax situation, and Jay-Z helped him through. Salute to Jay-Z for just being this dude. Look, man, I don't know anybody with a more impeccable image than Jay-Z, man. This dude is, yo, salute the Hove. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Wayne thanks Jay-Z for helping him through with his tax situation when he was down bad. He owed the IRS a lot of money, I'm guessing. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!